Yes, it is.
It's recording. Okay, good.
You're so blind. That hairline, babes.
Ning.
No, let's start this.
Hi everyone, it's me, Asifa Lahore, here again with my bestie Sergio.
Hi!
We are going to be reviewing episode 2 of Rupaul's Drag Race season 11. So obviously last week Soju went.
Soju went, with her cyst.
Yes, with her cyst.
Oozing cyst.
And then when the girls came back into the workroom, they obviously saw her message.
I can't remember what it said.
Neither can I, not that I'm bothered either.
Yeah.
Do you think Soju's going to come back?
Part of me wants her to come back soon because, she's an Asian queen and I don't think we've seen enough of her. And she was, I liked what she had to offer. I liked her looks.
Yeah.
I didn't like what she constructed, but there's something about her. She seemed unassuming, but a good queen.
It's your Asian queen fetish.
It's my Asian queen fetish. I would bring her back. Would you?
Would. I don't know. Give me a few episodes and then I'll see. So when the girls came back into the workroom, you saw that they were giving Scarlett and Brooklyn a bit of hostility and they were editing it to make sure that there was a bit of rivalry. So Scarlett didn't like Brooklyn winning and was like, I'm going to win the next challenge. I see myself as a threat. Why aren't these girls seeing me as a threat?
Yeah. But is that down to editing or is that like actual beef between them?
Editing.
Yeah, total editing. To be honest, I didn't really see where Scarlett was coming from because I was like, where's all this aggro coming from? It's not as if you actually did anything in the challenge or in the previous episode.
And honey, she had holes in her dress.
Holes! She was like...
It was a hot glue dress, not sewn dress.
How good I look in this?
Yeah.
And Brooklyn was like, hole. She got red. So a bit of editing there, but it made it for interesting television. And then the whole marry, kill.
Oh, what did you think of the bang, marry, kill? Everyone just wanted to kill Silky.
Kill Silky. We'll go to that wake.
It was very gay, wasn't it?
Who would you marry, kill, and what was the other one? Marry, kill, and bang.
Bang, yes.
That's so batty.
It's so batty, so
Okay,
gay. Trust the gays to get into sex.
I'm asking
Okay,
you.
alright, okay. So who would I bang? I would bang Brooklyn Heights.
Oh, that was so...
So fit.
That was so you.
I would lick him out. I think he's got a pink one.
Ooh, what am I doing here?
I would bang Scarlett. Oh, no. I've already done bang. I would bang Brooklyn.
Who'd you marry?
Who would I marry? Ooh. Okay, I'd marry Scarlett.
And who would you kill?
Who would I kill? Who would I kill?
Who'd you kill?
Oh, that's quite a hard question because I'm not really the murderous kind.
Who would you bang again?
Oh, Brooklyn.
Oh.
Brooklyn, I'd bang over and over and over again. Yeah.
I like it. Who would I bang? Found that babe, Silky.
You'd bang Silky.
She excites me. And she cook. Done.
Yes. Who would you kill?
Someone that doesn't register for me, so... Kahana.
Who would you marry?
I'd marry Plastic Tiara.
Oh, your Asian fetish once again.
Just look at her.
She's very pretty, yes.
She is. I'll just get her to sing Celine Dion songs.
Yes. So we move on to the mini challenge, which is all about photo bombing. Who do you think shone in the mini challenge?
Literally, like a full moon. Still kicking ass, she's got naked.
Oh my gosh, I love Silky.
She's got naked.
I love the fact that she's so confident about her body. I like the fact that she just let it all hang out. I mean, I'm all up for letting things hang out. And yes, I love letting things hang out. And
if only the camera could see what I could see.
Yes. But I have to say, I really love her. I love the fact she's so confident.
There's a confidence. There's a self-confidence. And it's so refreshing to see someone of a certain size. Because, the queens that we've had before on Drag Race, they've owned their size, but there's always a sense of sadness or the sense of...
I can't reveal as much body.
So there's a limit to how far I feel comfortable in my own skin.
Sure.
Whereas with her, there is the sense of, this is me, I am the body beautiful.
Sure.
It's such a positive thing to see for people out there who do have, body image issues. She's powerful.
Totally. The other one that stuck out, obviously, was Brooklyn Heights. I love the way she spread her legs so we can see a glimpse of her rosebud.
Is that what you saw?
That's
all I saw was, Welcome to America or wherever it was.
I know, but I saw past the Welcome to America. I saw the pinky rosebud.
That's wishful thinking.
Honey, my tongue was coming out as I saw it.
Salivating.
Oh, yes.
Okay, who else did I like? Evie Oddly I enjoy.
Yes. I love Vanjie's cookies. Get those cookies.
Get those cookies. Where's that coming from? Is that like a thing for the Cookie Monster or something?
I have no idea, but it was funny. I wanted her cookies.
I would take her cookies.
Because there's so many queens, they all kind of merge into the background again.
Just kind of blurs into one. Like, I remember a few because I know those queens and I like those queens, but I wouldn't necessarily say they were amazing. Like, Plastique Tiara, as amazing as she is, I didn't really get it.
Nina West kind of stuck out with her goofiness and her weird sort
yes.
ways.
Raja was cute.
We're nitpicking now because they're all merging, aren't they?
We know the ones that were good. We know the ones that weren't good. And
yes.
everyone else is kind of in the middle.
So Brooklyn and Silky win the mini challenge, and then they become captains of 2 teams. And the main challenge is an acting challenge, and they choose their queens for the challenge.
Their teams, yeah.
Now, what did you think of the team selection?
I really liked Silky's team.
The onus of the main challenge it was representing an all-inclusive sort of Hollywood acting challenge, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So do you think she was quite calculating in choosing all queens of colour? When you take that on board?
Like, with Silky, I do think there's, the lights are on. I think she's very astute and she knows what she's doing.
Yes. What did you think about Scarlett being chosen last?
She hadn't really registered with me before, apart from, having beautiful hair. If anything, this whole, they would call it an edit, kind of, made me actually see who she is.
It's interesting because she did register for me. Like, in the lineup, she does stick out. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I find her beautiful or, I fancy her, I don't know. But there is something about her that sticks out. So I was quite surprised that she was picked last. And, I think in Drag Race history, the one that always gets picked last is always made a thing out of.
Yeah.
Because, in classic gay boy or LGBT terms, it's always, in school, in sports, the gay boys or the LGBT people always get chosen last.
Yeah, they get sidelined.
You kind of play into that.
Yeah.
And I think the edit always plays into that. We move on to the rehearsals.
So, Silky's team's script was called Good Girl.
Good Girl, Get a Grip. No.
Get Out. No.
It was obviously based on Latrice Royale.
Yes, it was Good God Girl.
Get Out.
Get Out.
Yes.
Based on the film Get Out.
Yeah, which was a spoof, it was a spoof horror.
Yeah.
A drag version of the horror.
Of Get Out.
Yeah.
Again, I just like that team. They make for exciting television. I think we get so lost in this idea of, it's a competition, but ultimately it is a reality
TV show. You need to be entertained. So, that team had a lot of big personalities. Vanjie, Silky, Scarlett, Evie. It was a really, really good team. And yes, Kahana and Mercedes blended. But there was in the background.
I still got my jokes at Mercedes not knowing how to pronounce opulence.
Yes.
I got that. And then the other team was
Brooklyn Heights, Plastic Tiara,
Nina West, Akira, and Raja. Their rehearsals didn't seem to be going so well.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I think Brooklyn's script, which is called Why It Gotta Be Black? Panther.
Yes, there you go.
Which is obviously Black Panther, a drag version of. I just thought their team was not gelling well, and the acting wasn't that great. So April Versace wasn't great. I kind of felt,
and straight up that script wasn't as good as the other one.
No, that Panther script was atrocious. And I mean, when we watched it back after the runway.
I was sorting out my shopping list.
I was literally zoning out. I was zoning out and thinking of how sexy Brooklyn Heights is.
I was planning our dinner.
So let's just say that we weren't as glued
invested,
in, and invested in the other team. So I want to point out that RuPaul came into the workroom and actually said to Brooklyn's team, so, what do you think of the other team? And Brooklyn's team, including Brooklyn, Plastique, Ariel, all basically said that Silky was a loudmouth and was taking all the attention.
Yes. She is being too loud. He wants her to kind of, balance out.
Well, obviously RuPaul is the executive producer of the show.
Yeah.
He obviously has his producer hat on at that moment. Maybe he's putting it out there to Silky so that she calms down.
Or is he stoking the embers to make it worse?
He's blatantly stirring the pot.
Yeah, he is.
And look, after the challenge, before the runway, both teams had words.
Yeah,
and it's interesting how when Silky approached the other team was so silent. Brooklyn didn't say anything, Plastique didn't say anything, only Ariel said something.
Yeah.
But even she didn't say everything that she said to Ru.
No.
And that's very telling. I mean, I've always seen Silky as a front runner, even from the promo. I think she will be in the last set of queens. I think she's definitely a threat.
She's a great queen. I will be honest that in the last episode there was such a focus on on her energy that it kind of just, like, I know that she's got personality, I know that she's amazing, but I want to see that personality within the setting of, of the challenges, of what's to come. Yeah. I don't need to see her doing roly-polies.
True, but you've seen, I mean, come on, she's, in the last 2 challenges, she's killed.
She's been amazing, yeah.
She's killed. She's won both mini challenges from last week and this week.
Yeah.
So she's a threat, and I think the girls are seeing her as
No, of course. But to be honest, I'd rather they edit that shit out, because I don't need her to be running around going, cookies. No, that's the other one.
That's Vanjie. But I love roly-polies.
Oh, I love a good roly-poly, but yeah, just, I know that the other queens are probably coming from a place of, they probably felt threatened by her energy and probably thought, she's going to eat into our screen time.
Yeah.
And I can probably see why they were, kind of going for her. But I do hope that going forward that she kind of mellows out and just concentrates on being her, because she's amazing.
She should be mellow and blue like us today.
Oh my god, we are both blue.
Blue.
I like it.
So then we move on to the runway, and the category for this episode is...
What's your sign?
What's your sign? So horoscopes. What is your sign?
I'm a Libra.
I'm a Taurus.
So you'd be all horny and...
I'd be horny. I'm horny. Horny. So what queen stuck out for you?
Okay, Ariel Versace looked amazing in pink as Capricorn. Vanjie looked amazing as Libra.
Oh my gosh, Vanjie killed it. I thought Vanjie was the best runway. Best runway.
I just love how, as a boy, she's got such a masculine energy.
Yes.
And then as a drag queen, as a performer, there's such a feminine illusion. It's incredible.
It's stunning. And I like how maybe being, eliminated first last year has really lit a fire. Like, you really see that she's striving above and beyond.
To be the best version of herself.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Brooklyn killed it. That was an amazing silhouette.
Pisces.
Yes. I liked Silky.
I liked Silky, yes.
She stuck out. I'm just trying to think, again, because there's so many queens, they kind of blend in. Who didn't you like?
Okay, I didn't like Kahana. I didn't like Mercedes.
Yes.
Oh, come on, we're forgetting Plastique. Plastique was really good.
Oh, Plastique was good, yes.
Plastique was really good.
Plastique was really, really, really good. She was also very good in the challenge as well.
She was.
She played on the Asian stereotype.
Well, honey, if, live your truth, no one can use it against you.
Yes, of course. It is better to live your truth.
Come again, Asifa.
Come again, please. So the tops were Plastique, Evie, and Scarlett.
Yes.
The bottoms were
Mercedes, Kahana, and Ariel.
The winner of this week's challenge, it was a joint win between Scarlett and Evie.
And
I thought that was deserved.
Yeah, I think Evie was amazing in the challenge.
Yes.
And she looked incredible as a Leo.
Yes.
Scarlett totally killed it as ditzy drag queen.
Leading lady.
And she looked also really good as her astrological sign. Plastique was a close runner-up.
Yes.
Because she looked amazing on the runway and she was really funny. And we all love a good stereotype. If I hang out with you. The bottoms.
Mercedes,
she wasn't great.
So earlier on, before the runway, I remember Mercedes talked about being placed on a no-fly list because of her Muslim heritage and being from Kenya. And that really resonated with me because actually this happened to both of us. We went to New York. And at JFK, you got through. You were first at immigration.
Straight off.
You went through. And for me, this was in 2014, guys. I was taken to a side room and I was interrogated. Now, in my passport, I'm of British nationality. And in my British passport, I had stamps from Saudi Arabia because I'd been on pilgrimage. Pakistan because obviously my family, I come and go to Pakistan.
And Kenya.
And I also had a stamp from Kenya.
All those hotspots.
And Kenya because I went on safari. So it was all those hotspots. And literally, within 5 minutes, when I revealed that back then I identified as a gay man, I was like, I'm gay, I'm a drag queen. It was like, they stamped my passport and they were like, out you go. It was as quick as that.
I was by baggage reclaim, and it emptied. And I was like, okay, is she coming out?
The moment I played the gay card, suddenly, boof, I'm allowed through. And I really get what Mercedes was going through and what she was talking about. It's hard being intersectional. It's hard being of two identities. She's gay, she's Muslim, And also she mentioned that it's hard being an immigrant. And I totally get that. You know, you're always battling all these identities, and you can't please everyone. And all you've got to do is please yourself. But it's so exhausting.
That's just so heartbreaking to hear. But the fact that she's picked herself up, she's at this level, you know, fighting and being her true self. That's really powerful.
I totally agree.
That was a highlight of this episode.
So the bottom two were Mercedes and Kahana Montrese, and they had to lip sync for their lives to Britney Spears' "Work Bitch." Can I just say, that's an amazing song to lip sync to.
It's amazing.
You want a Maserati?
You want to
be sexy? No, that ain't it. But you know what I mean.
In your head it is. I thought Mercedes was amazing.
Mercedes killed it. She really brought it out, didn't she?
She was doing the downward dog. All those positions. Kahana, God bless her, she deserved to go. She tried, she gave it her best, but I think in comparison to everyone else.
And I think her last interview, her last statement was quite telling. She said, had I got one more shot, I would have showed them who I really was. Girl, you got 2 shots. You made RuPaul's Drag Race, and you had 2 episodes to show yourself.
Yeah.
Always bring it. If you're on the show, always bring it.
Bring it, because they might just, you know, pull the rug from underneath your feet.
Can I pull the rug underneath your feet?
It needs a good wax.
Yes. So overall, what did you think of the episode?
Really fun. Question for you. Right now, who is your front runner?
Brooklyn Heights would be my front runner. Vanjie's in there. Silky's in there. And Evie.
I'd agree. I'd say Silky, Vanjie, Brooklyn. Yeah, I'd agree. Okay, who do you think is going to go next?
I hardly remember Sugarcane.
Like, we had that moment where we watched the episode, like, oh, she's still here.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to think, because, like, last episode, she was, like, front
all
and
over.
center.
Yeah. So we will see you next week in order to review episode 3, baby. 3. But in the meantime, if you like our channel, subscribe to the channel, click like if you like this video. And also, if you want to be notified of future videos, just click on the bell. Ding dong.
Ding dong, Asifa.
Bye.